Welcome to this video. In this video, we will learn about HTML and the basic two software that we will be using, one for writing the code and one for looking into the outputs. So those two softwares, simple software that we are using, one is Notepad for writing the code that is just in front of you, and another one is browser. So I am using my browser. Okay, just behind it you can see. So these two softwares we will be using simultaneously for writing the code in HTML and then looking into the output. So before writing the code, let us save my file. So I have my Notepad here, and here you can see it is written Untitled Notepad. So I have not given any name. So let me write it. Let me write the code. Simple code. Before writing the code, let me save it first. So file, then save. Then there is a folder in my D drive, HTML folder. Here I want to save my file. While saving your file, you have to take care of some of the facts. Like this text document, it is given save as type text document. You have to click and you have to select all files from here. Save as types all files. So this is what you have to do, all files. And then now let me give the file name, my first HTML page. And just giving name is not enough. You have to add the .html extension here. So altogether you have to maintain this file name, any file name. That file name can be anything, and after that you have to put .html. Save as type, you have to select all files and you have to select the destination. So here I have selected my destination, that is in the D folder. Inside an HTML folder I am saving my file. Click save, and you can see now it is changed. My file name was changed now, my first HTML page. Right, so let us write the code. The code in HTML will start with HTML. This is my starting HTML, and there must be a closing HTML, and the closing HTML will be like this. The closing HTML or any closing tag, I have to use this backslash. Once I have done this, now go for include head tag. This is the second tag that is must here, and the second tag must be ending head tag. Then let us, once we have the head, now I have to include the body, and whatever I will be writing inside the body, it will display inside the work area, or you can say this is the actual content of the website will come here inside the body. So we have head, opening and closing head. We have our body, opening and closing body. Let me save it. So now if I just give something, just write something inside the body. This is HTML page. Okay, then every time you have to save the file. So let me save it. So now what I want to do, I want to see this page in my website. Okay, I want to see the output in the website, in the web browser, sorry, that is my web page. I want to see that in my web browser. For that I have to give the exact address. I have to write the exact address in this blank area. Okay, here I have to give the address of the file that I want to run. So for that, let me go back to my folder, inside the where this HTML folder I have saved my file. So this is, you can see, my first HTML page. So let me take the address. This is d/html, and let me copy it, go back to my website, web browser, paste it there, and after that you give a slash and then write the name of the page, my first HTML page. Do not forget to include my .html. Let me hit enter, and you can see the page is visible. Here you can see this is HTML page. I have written it inside the body. This is the address of the file, my first HTML page, page.html. This file is there inside the HTML folder, which is there inside the D drive. And here you can see in the title bar it is written my first HTML page.html. So you can change this title and give it a better title. So for that you have to include another tag, and that is known as our title tag. And inside this title tag, whatever I'll be writing, it will display in the title bar. So this is our title tag, and inside the title tag I am writing first web page. Okay, so this is what I have written. Now if I go back and refresh it, no changes is there. So that means I have not saved this file. So every time you change anything inside the coding page, you have to go to the file and then you have to click the save. Otherwise the change will not appear in our web page. So if I refresh it, you can see the title bar is now first web page. Spelling is wrong. Let me correct it very fast. Save it, run it. Okay. Now for every page we can change the body. Means we can add background color to make different page separate from different page. Means the appearance of the page will be different with a different background color or a different background page. So for that we have to include the attributes inside the body tag. So the first attribute is background, and inside the background I have to mention the image. So let me bring the image. So here in the background I have to set the image, and this image is there inside my HTML folder image file, and that is, the type is JPG. So I have to put the address d/html then / image file.jpg. So here body background, give that address d/html image file.jpg and save it. So file save. Go to the image, my HTML page, refresh it, and you will find that particular image is visible. Okay, that particular image is visible now here in my website. Now instead of putting a background or image in the background, one thing we can do, I can change the tag with BG color, means background color, and then I can simply write the name of the color that I want, like yellow. So let us save it and see the output. And you can see the simple output is there. So this is how you can change the background color. You can fix a color in the back. Instead of putting the color, all the colors having some numbers, you can say combination of numbers. So if I keep a number like so, let me see whether it will save it and run the file, and you can see there is a change. So all the colors is different colors having different combination of numbers. Okay, so this is what you can see. So this is how we can change the background color. We can set the background color. Let me set it to yellow only for now. Let me add some more attributes here. Now this is my background color, and we can change the color of the text by writing simply text equal to, and then giving the color name. So I have given text blue. File, save the file, and then go back to my browser. If I refresh it, you can see the changes in the color. Okay, it is now blue. Let me change it to red. File and save. Sorry. Go back to this page and you just refresh it, and now you can see it is red now. So now we can set the margin, top margin and left margin we can set. So if I write the top margin first, and in the top margin let me write the exact position from where I want it to start. So top margin, if I write 100, and you can see the position of your starting position of your text. This is my HTML page. Let me save it and see the output, see the changes in the output. And now let me refresh it, and you can see top margin means this is our 100, and after that our body, our text starts, the content of the body starts from here after leaving the 100, let's say 100 pixel. Okay, similarly I can set the left margin. So in the left margin also, if I set it to 100, and after that let me save it and go back to the browser, and if I refresh it, you can see this portion is in the left side of, from the left side of the T, in the this is my left margin. Up to this is 100, and leaving this 100, giving this 100 as margin, it starts the content in the, it starts showing the content in the body. So basically this is not the actual size of the text. I have zoomed in, so let me zoom. Let me take it to its original size. So this is my original size. Okay, and it looks little small, very small. It looks very small. So we can use our header tags. There are different header tags which starts from h1. So h1 is the header tag, and you can include the text inside the header tag, and whatever text you will be including inside the header tag, it will appear little, it appear depending upon the which tag you are using. Means the h1 tag is the largest header tag. Okay, and same thing if I write in h6, which is this heading tag 6 heading tag, so it will appear smallest. Okay, so we'll see it. Let me save it, go back to my browser, refresh it, and you can see the change. So this is my HTML page. The first line I have written inside the h1 tag, it appears little bold and the size increased here. The last one I have written inside h6, it appears very small. So depending upon the need of the content, you can change the appearance by putting the content inside header tags. This one, h1 is the highest, h6 is the lowest one, or the smallest one. So between h1 h6 we have h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. So now inside that HTML coding, I am trying to include the paragraph tag. You can see, let me increase the size of the paragraph. So it is like this, it is coming. So without the use of paragraph tag, let me give some start from here. So this is another paragraph. You can see another paragraph. Okay, so clearly we have written two paragraphs, and it should appear in the HTML page. Let us see. This is paragraph. Let me add here. This is second paragraph. Okay, this is our second paragraph. Save the file and let me see the output. There is only one paragraph. Okay, you can see that there is only one paragraph, no sign of the second paragraph. This is because in HTML, whatever gap I have given, the browser cannot check it. For browser, this gap is not there. The browser can only read the tags. So if you want to make these two separate paragraphs, you have to include this text inside the paragraph tag, that is our P. So let me write it inside the P tag. Definitely I have to close it. So this is my first paragraph tag. Okay, and now if I give the space also, here you can see if I enter so many times, I have given a line gap, and if I save it, and let me remove this paragraph tag for now, save the file, see the output, and you will find, you see, there is no change. Okay, now let me write it now in paragraph tag, inside the paragraph tag, and after saving it, go back and run it. You can see there is a gap, one line gap. This is our first paragraph and this is our second paragraph. Although I have not written this inside my paragraph tag, still it is appearing just one line below the first paragraph. So this gap, you can see after that I have given so many gap, it is not taking any gap, any line break it is not taking. So let me add this also inside the paragraph tag and save it. Okay, saved. After saving the file, let me go to our browser, save it. No changes, definitely it will not show any changes because after this paragraph we do not have any paragraph. If I hit enter and make some space, save the file, go to my browser, refresh it, you will not see any line gap. So basically in the HTML for line gap we have one tag that is known as BR, that is break, one line break. If I add BR for second 2 line gap, add BR for 3 line gap, save the file and go back to my browser and refresh it. Now you can see the gap. So this is how we basically give our break in the HTML pages. So you have to remember that just entering and giving some space will not work in HTML. Okay, you have to mention everything, whatever you want to do inside the web page with the help of tag. So BR tag is responsible for giving one line break. Now what I do not want to give this much break, 1 line or 2 line break is enough. I have mentioned only, or let me add breaks, no problem in that. But after the break between the 2 paragraphs, I want a line so that it will separate the 2 in a comfortable way. So let me go back in the coding and for that let me add a line. Okay, so like this I have added, save it and then refresh the page. When you can see it is appearing like this. Okay, but again this is not the right way to add line here. For line to appear, you can, for horizontal line, you can add HR or horizontal rules. Okay, and then HR tag, save it, refresh it, let's see, and you can see one line is appearing here, separating the 2 paragraphs. Okay, so because I have added the HR, no need to add this break tag so many times. I have removed it, refresh it again, and you can see 2 paragraphs are separated by a line. Now this line, how it will appear, I can change it. Like I can give the size, I can mention the size of the line, I can mention it in pixel 30, save it, go to our browser, refresh it, one line is there and it is actually the thickness. Okay, let me see, let me change the color of the background color so that it will be visible. Let it be green. Let's see whether it is visible now. Okay, so this is, you can see the thickness of that particular line. So that size defines the thickness. Let me make it 10. Let me refresh it, and now you can see the changes. This is about size of the horizontal line. You can change the width, okay, by mentioning it here. I can mention it in pixel like 200. So let me see now. You can see 200 is like this, or I can mention it in percentage like 70%. So if I refresh, you can see what is 70% exactly means. If it covered the complete page, that means 100%. If it is 70%, means it will cover the 70% of the page. Then we can also set the alignment. So align. Now what you want to do with the alignment, you can give left alignment. If I give left alignment, then it will definitely appear in the left side. Let me change the color here again to something yellow only. Refresh the page. It's appearing black. Why? Because I have spelled it wrong. So this is my page. You can see the appearance of the line. That is my horizontal rule. And a line I have given left, I can give it to right. So here you can see it is coming in the right direction, in the right side. And in case you want to put it center, you can write align center here. But if you forget to write the align here, then by default it will appear in the center only. So no need to write align center. You can see it is coming in the center. Okay. So sometimes, this is my horizontal rule, sometimes we need to add some code, so that suppose I have written the code and now someone else want to change it. So he must know what exactly this code is for. So I can guide that person by writing some comment before the code or after the code. So let me write the code here. Let me write the comment here, which actually guide the other person who will be writing the code here. So for code, I have to write it like this. This is my attribute of writing code. This is a line which separates the two paragraphs. Okay, and after that close it. This is a comment. You can include it definitely to guide the other person for in writing the code, definitely. And while I will run it, it will not appear in my page. Here I will not get the output. So let me save it. And now if I run it, you can see the comment you cannot see here. So basically this page, this comment is to to guide the other person, or in fact to guide you also sometimes. Okay, so this is our first HTML page that I have written, where we have included many things, and hope the video is making everything clear to you. In case of your doubt, you can write in the comment section. You can practice it more than 2-3 times, or you can watch the video for more than 2-3 times so that everything will be clear to you. Thank you for watching the video till the end. In case you feel like any suggestion, or if you feel like to do any things that you want to understand and you want me to make you understand, you can tell me to. I will be making the video and I will be giving the video in the YouTube so that everyone can get help out of it.